We are set for the opening jump. Wilczak for Lorain Catholic. Manzi Williams for Southview. The Saints will be moving from right to left. Ball in the air. The tap knocked out of bounds by Manzi Williams. And it will be Lorain Catholic basketball. The Spartans dressed in the road jerseys. Red shirts, red pants, silver and trim. All right, down low is Wilczak. Fakes, shoots, off and in. Up court quickly come the Saints. Williams from 10. Up, it's too long. Rebound Wilczak. Wilczak up court to Timko. Shy of the timeline, walks it over. Cross court pass to Flynn. Flynn, top of the circle, goes sideline right to Horn. Horn cuts left, stops at the key, flips it on the wing to Grubing. Hard, ball high over his head, puts it on the floor, outside Horn. Horn watched by Burns. In the left corner, Timko. Fakes, shovels it to Grubing. Grubing goes cross court to Flynn. Flynn on Clark, shoots over Clark, off the glass and in. 4-0. Lorain Catholic has the early lead. Up court is a pass to Ed Burns, knocked away by Wilczak. Off of Burns' leg, but off of Wilczak also, and it goes out of bounds off Lorain Catholic. It is Saints basketball. Clark inbounds to Burns. Burns left of the lane, fires the other way to Clark. Clark loops the left side Senich, downtown bomb, bingo! Lorain Catholic 4, Southview 2 in the early going. Wilczak baseline, reverse layup, blocked by Senich, but they call Senich on the foul. Number 1 on George Senich, and number 1 on Southview in the first half. Ron Wilczak is line right, shooting 2 shots. We have 6:53 left first quarter. Lorain Catholic 4, Southview 2. Wilczak's first, up, in. 3 for Ron Wilczak. Looking for point number 4, line right. Takes the deep breath, flips it, got it. 4 for Wilczak, 6-2. Lorain Catholic. Burns up court for the Saints. Goes to Senich between the circles. To the key. Holds up. Looking. Hands off to Burns. Burns cuts left. Puts it sideline right to Williams. In the lane with a running gun. Up and in. And on the inbounds pass, they say that Larry Flynn traveled with it. No, they called a foul on Larry Flynn for offensive foul. Larry Flynn's first on Lorain Catholic in the first half. Southview has it in the forecourt. Senich, down low to Manzi. Fakes, moves it on Wilczak. Spinning move up, no good. Rebound tap, no good. Ball knocked out to Horn. Whistle inside. A foul is called on Rick Doan of Southview as he knocked Ron Wilczak to the ground. Number 1 on Rick Doan. Number 2 on Southview, first half. 6:24 left first quarter. Lorain Catholic on top by 2. The up-court pass is stolen by Fred Clark. Southview basketball. He goes to Burns. Bounce to the left corner to Senich. Hands off to Clark. Baseline left. Against Horn. Shoots over Horn. No good. And an offensive foul is called on Fred Clark of Southview. Number 1 on Clark. Number 3 on Southview, first half. Neither team able to get going thus far. 6:13 left in the first quarter. Lorain Catholic 6, Southview 4. Timko in the backcourt, flips it to Horn. Horn works against Burns, fires up court to Grubing. Baseline left, down low, Wilczak puts it up in. And on the basket, a foul is called on. Foul is on George Senich. Senich fouled Wilczak as he tried to go to the hoop. Wilczak connected, and Ron Wilczak now has 6 points with 6 minutes and change left first quarter. 8-4, Lorain Catholic on top, and make that 9-4 as Wilczak makes the 3-point play. Backcourt pressure applied by the Spartans. Clark fires the baseball pass to Senich, to Doan driving layup, off the glass, no good. Manzi Williams with 4, 9-6, Lorain Catholic. Spartans have it, moving from left to right. Horn with the twilight zone bob, short. Ball goes off the end line and goes out of bounds. So it's Southview basketball. In the backcourt, Clark working with Burns. Clark dribbling on Horn, cuts left, runs up the left side, goes to the forecourt to Williams. Manzi left to the lane, stops. Shot from 10. Good. Manzi Williams with 6. 9-8, Lorain Catholic. 5.5 left first quarter. Down lows Wolzak. Loses it off fingertip. Picked up by Manzi Williams. Manzi gets the outlet to Clark. Saints can take the lead on this possession. Clark in the forecourt. Cuts right, cuts left, to the line, to the lane. Shot is short. Rebound Wolzak. Bends off the Saints. Fires up court to Grubik. Grubik shot from 15. Good. 5 minutes left first quarter. Saints up court pass. Instead it's a turn knocked away by Grubik. But Grubik is called on the foul. Number 1 on Dave Grubik. Number 2 on Lorain Catholic first half. Clark throws the inbounds pass to Doan. Doan goes to the cutting Clark in the lane with a pump jump. Off the rim, no good. Pass by Manzi Williams. Manzi Williams with 8. It's 11-10. Lorain Catholic by 1. Horn at the line. Fake shoots over Clark. Bingo. 13-10 Lorain Catholic. 4:35 left first quarter. Sedich down the left side. Puts on the brakes. Fires out front to Clark. Fred with the slow dribble against Horn. Loops it down low to Manzi. Shoots over Wolzak and hits. Manzi Williams with 10. Here's Flynn from 20. Good. 15-12 Lorain Catholic. Here's Clark to Williams. Knocked away by Wolzak. And out of bounds. Last touch by Wolzak. 4:07 left first quarter. Lorain Catholic 15, Southview 12. It's Saints basketball. Looping pass to Williams. Fakes in the lane. Ball knocked away by Flynn. Loose on the floor. Horn picks it up. Horn up court to Wolzak. Wolzak fakes. Nowhere to go. Looking to shoot. Shoots from 8. It's up there. No good. Rebound Manzi Williams. He watches traffic go by and bounces it up court to Sedich. Sedich to the forecourt. Stops. Fires in the right corner to Doan. Outside Burns. Around the horn to Clark. Down in the left corner, Sedich. Open side. Jump. Yes! George Sedich with 4. 15-14 Lorain Catholic. Flynn right of the lane. Bottled up. Outside to Horn. Horn cuts left. Goes cross court. Grubik from downtown. Too long. Rebound Grubik in the lane. Takes it to the hoop. Lays it up. No good whistle. And a foul is called on Manzi Williams. Number 1 on Manzi Williams, and that puts Southview over the limit. Grubik will be shooting 2, line to the right.
Looks as though the Spartans right off the bat are going to go right inside of Wilzak, and we've almost got a 2-man game going here, Wilzak and Williams on each end of the floor, and the question is, can other people contribute? We know what those 2 guys can do, but can the rest of the people start contributing? Grubik does. He puts in his 3rd point, the first from the line, and he's contributing also on the Lorain Catholic end of the floor. They're getting balanced scoring, whereas the Saints are relying on Williams and Senich so far to score.
Grubik makes the first, misses the second. On the rebound, Manzi Williams knocks it out of bounds. And it'll be Lorain Catholic basketball. 3:20 left first quarter. Catholic 16, Southview 14. Timko inbounds to Horn. Horn fakes. Shot from 22. Off the glass, no good. Rebound Grubik. Out of the lane. Bangs into Senich. And Grubik is caught on the offensive foul. Number 2 on Dave Grubik. And that's the 3rd Catholic personal foul first half. Southview has it. Sedich. Shot left of the lane is too long. Rebound Wolzak. Wolzak. Outlet pass to Timko. Timko runs down the right side. Slams on the brakes. Cross court Grubik. Grubik left of the lane. Watched by Williams. Goes inside to Timko. Turnaround jumper off the glass and in. Timko's first and off the basket. Ron Wolzak inside was called for personal foul for trying to get position. So on big round, that's his first. Lorain Catholic's 4th in the first half. 2:57 left, and it's 18-14. Lorain Catholic over Southview. Excellent ball game thus far. Fred Clark shy of the timeline. Slowly walks it over. Between the circles. Flips right side Burns. Back to Clark. Clark cuts left. Cuts right. Shot from the key. Up. It's no good. Rebound. Horn. Whistle inside. And a foul is called on Paul Timko on Lorain Catholic. That puts both teams now into the bonus situation. Both teams will be shooting 1-1 for the duration of this first half. Right now, Manzi Williams sideline left in the 1-1.
Both teams using a full court man-to-man pressure type defense. The Spartans going with a zone 2-2-1 and the Saints using man-to-man.
Manzi misses the foul shot. Rebound Timko. He goes ahead to Horn. Runs to the lane. Lays it up and in. Horn with 4. Lorain Catholic by 6. 20-14. 2.5 left. Meter running. Clark to Sedich. Left of the lane to Doan. Side jump. Yes. Doan with 2. 20-16. Lorain Catholic. 2:15 left. Horn is open from 20. No good. Rebound. Wolzak. Fade away. Up and in. Wolzak with 9. 22-16. Burns from the line with a pump jump. Off the glass and in. Exactly 2 minutes left. First half. 22-18. Lorain Catholic over Southview, and they're burning the nets down. Tip goes. Sideline right. Hands off to Flynn. Flynn throws it away. It's in the backboard. And Horn picks it up, and they call it back and forth. Now, wait a minute. One referee says yes, the other says no, and now they're going to switch it, and it will be Lorain Catholic basketball. Minute 46 left. There was a misunderstanding between the two referees. It's going to be Lorain Catholic basketball. Lorain Catholic 22, Southview 18. Horn inbounds to Flynn. Spartans move from left to right. Back to Horn. Horn feeds in the left corner to Grubitz with the 15-footer. It's too long. The rebound knocked around, picked off by Clark. Clark watches traffic go by. Accelerates to the forecourt. To the left of the circle. Hands off to Sedich. George gets a pick, doesn't use it. Back out to Clark. Clark at the midcourt circle. Cuts left. Loops it in the right corner to Doan. Fakes a jumper. Baseline drive. Lays it up. Blocked away by Timko. It'll be Southview basketball with a minute 23 left. Clark loops it into Manzi. Ball knocked around. Taken off by Timko. Loose again. And Wolzak picks it up. The Spartans have it. Ahead to Flynn. Flynn in the forecourt. Works on Burns. At the key. Shot from 20. Too long. The rebound picked off by Doan. Here come the Saints. Doan up court to Clark. Clark behind the back pass to Manzi Williams. Thrown away. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Manzi Williams. And it'll be Lorain Catholic basketball. A minute change left first quarter. 22-18. Lorain Catholic. Spartans have it. Flynn left to the lane. Bounce to Wolzak. Wolzak loses it. Picks it up. Loses it. It's loose on the floor. And Doan picks it up. It's Southview basketball. Up court to Sedich. Sedich bounces it to Williams, left lane. Williams spins on Flynn. Flynn is caught on a foul. Number 2 on Flynn. And Manzi Williams will be lined left in the 1-1.
Defensively, the Saints started the game in their usual man-to-man defense, but now they switch to the 3-2 zone, and they'll mix it up throughout the game and keep Southview guessing. I like the way Southview's really keeping their poise, Bruce. Even though they're behind, they're just plugging away at it, and they know they're right in there. Manzi makes his first of the 1-1, and they're going to stay right in there. Manzi already with 11 points and 3 rebounds, and Wolzak has 9 points and 5 rebounds. A real battle going on.
Manzi makes the first, misses the second. Rebound comes out to fly to Flynn. Bounce to Horn, sideline right. Horn shot over 2 men is off the side of the rim, no good. Manzi Williams whips it down, goes ahead to Clark, open, lays it up, and in. Clark with 2, 22-21, 25 seconds left first quarter. Spartans have it. Flynn, sideline right, moves in the key. Look at the pass, now decides to shoot. It's in and out. Rebound Williams. Saints have it. They can take the lead with 15 seconds left. Clark to Williams, open, fake, shoots, and hits. 5 seconds left. Timko inbounds to Horn. 3, 2, at midcourt, Horn puts it up. It's no good. All right, at the end of 1 quarter, it's Southview 23, Lorain Catholic 22, at the shootout at the OK Corral. And that first quarter of uninterrupted basketball action brought to you by Burger King. Here's the way the scoring went. First quarter, Manzi Williams leads everybody with 13. Ron Wolzak has 9 for Lorain Catholic.
And what a shooting match we had, Bruce, that first quarter. Southview 11 for 20, and Lorain Catholic 9 for 19. The Saints got to the line a few more times. Excuse me, the Spartans got to the line a few more times than the Saints, but fantastic shooting by both teams. The Saints shooting better than 50%, and the Spartans right under 50%, 9 of 19. This is right below 50%. So, one fine shooting. I hope that can keep up the rest of the game, because that's a lot of fun basketball to watch when you see that ball going up and down the floor that fast and the ball falling through that well.
All right, we're set for the second quarter jump. Ron Wolzak with Manzi Williams. Southview on top, 23-22. Ref in the circle. Ball in the air. The tap goes to Senate. George to the forecourt, along the left side. Holds up, out front to Burns. To Tyrone Lovett in the ball game. He loses it. Tries to save it in bounds. Is taken off by Mike Horn. Horn goes to Grubik. So Tyrone Lovett, the first Southview substitution tonight. He's in there for Fred Clark. In the right corner is Flynn for Lorain Catholic. Low post Wolzak. Back outside to Horn with the pump. Jump off the rim. No good. Rebound Wolzak puts it up. It's no good. Andrew Williams picks it up for Southview. He comes out of the pack. Williams to the forecourt. Pass to Doan. Doan fade away up short. Rebound Flynn. Here come the Spartans. Flynn out of the pack. To the forecourt. To the key. Gives it to Timko. Timko in the left corner. Grubik. Grubik comes outside. Bounce out front to Flynn. Flynn stops. Right side Horn. From 20. No good. Rebound tap up and in by Timko. Pretty play by Paul Timko. Right where he should have been. Lorain Catholic back on top, 24-23. 7 minutes left, second quarter. Right side, Burns. Burns back out to Lovett. Lovett top of the circle. Puts it on the floor. Cuts left. Left of the lane. Works on Flynn. Back out to Burns. Burns goes to the line to Doan. Fakes his man in the air. Shoots over Grubik. It is no good. Rebound. Burns up and in. Eddie Burns was all alone for the easy stick back. 25-24 Southview. Flynn. Shot over Lovett. Too long. Rebound. Burns. Here come the Saints. Lovett to the line. Bounce to Doan. Fakes. Baseline reverse. No good. Rebound. Williams up in. That foul was on Paul Timko. His second. Manzi Williams already with 15 points. He's looking to complete that three-point play. His shot is up, and it's in and out. Rebound taken out by Timko. Outlet to Flynn. Ahead to Horn. Stops. Hawks. Too long. Rebound knocked off. Lovett picks it up. 2-on-2. Lovett left of the lane. Shoots up the glass. Second quarter. It's Southview 29. Lorain Catholic 24.
Well, Coach Lawhead with his coat off for the first time this year, Bruce, that we've seen. He's going to, I guess he decided it's time to get down to work now with the Saints down by 5 points, 29-24. I don't know what the widest margin they were. They have been down this season, but I'm sure they've been down by this much. So it's not time to panic yet with 6:07 left to go in the second quarter, but the problem the Saints are having is containing Manzi Williams, and every team, of course, has had that problem except for a couple who've been able to hold him to 4, 6, or 8 points, and the way they've been able to do that is Manzi's offense standing around on offense. In the Elyria Catholic game, the Spartans were down by 6 last Friday, so they have been down by more than 5, and that was in the second quarter also. So we'll see what the timeout shows and see what the Spartans come back with, but hopefully they have to find something to contain Manzi with.
Spartans inbounded in the backcourt. Horn coming up the left side. Met by Burns. Cuts to the middle of the court. Still dribbles. Goes sideline right to Flynn. Back to Horn. Fakes his man of the air. Bounce to Flynn. Shot over Senich. It's too long. Rebound Doan. Doan comes out of the pack with a dribble. Feeds ahead. Stolen by Grubik. Good defensive play by Dave Grubik. He comes the other way. Stops at the line with a pump jump. Bingo. Grubik on both ends of the floor that time. He has 5. 29-26. Love it at the key. Sideline right Burns. Gives to Senich. Senich bounce pass intended for Doan. He's kicked out of bounds by Grubik. And it'll be Southview basketball as Senich inbounds to Lovett. Tyrone, the Admiral King transfer, goes cross court to Burns. Back to Lovett. Pass down low to Doan. Fake. Shoots it. 4 for Doan. give the assist to Lovett. 31-26 Southview. Horn loops it to Flynn. Flynn guarded tightly by Burns, goes to Horn. Horn in the key, inside to Wilczak, hands off to Grubik, shot from 17, off the rim, no good. Back tap Williams. Williams pass knocked away by Horn. Horn has it. Horn broke up a sure basket. Horn to Flynn, shot from the line, off the rim, no good. Rebound Wilczak, up and in. Ron Wilczak with 11, 31-28 Southview, 4:45 left second quarter. Lovett directing traffic. Goes right side, fires a pass to Burns. Burns right of the circle, cross-court zone, left of the lane, shot over Flynn off the glass. It's in and out. Tap up, no good. Rebound Tipko. Outlet to Flynn. Flynn up court with a pass to Horn. Horn right of the lane to the hoop. Up, no good. Whistle. Traveling call on Mike Horn. 4:29 left second quarter. Replacement coming in now for the Lorain Catholic Spartans. The first sub of the night. Larry Flynn is coming out, and sixth man, George Canales, is in. 4.5 left, second quarter. Southview 31, Lorain Catholic 28. Southview has it. The Saints move from right to left. Sideline left, Senich in the left corner with a fadeaway air ball. Hit nothing but air. Rebound Horn. Horn comes out of the pack to the forefoot. Left sideline, bounce out front to Grubik. Dave, watched by Burns, between the circles, goes left side Horn. Horn double covered, bounce to the left corner Timko. Timko hands off to Canales. Canales low post Wilczak, shovels to Horn. Horn from the line, has it stolen by Lovett. Lovett gets it stolen by Grubik. Grubik down the lane, bounce to Wilczak, driving right up and in. Wilczak is 13. 31-30 Southview. 3:45 left first half. Lovett between the circles. Watches the Lorain Catholic zone. Lovett left of the lane. Shovels inside, kicked away by Manzi, picked up Manzi, shoots and hits. 17 for Manzi. 33-30 Southview. Canales, left side, pass to Grubik. Dave, sideline left, outside to Horn. Horn watched by Burns, ball high over his head, puts it on the floor, flips it to Grubik, sideline left, down low Wilczak. Throws a pass cross court, thrown away and out of bounds. It's headed for Tipko, and Paul had no chance at it, and the ball went right into the scorer's table. The turnover, number 7 on Lorain Catholic, gives it back to Southview with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left first half. Freddie Clark back in the game, inside to Doan. Doan loses it off his hands and out of bounds. It'll be Lorain Catholic basketball. Horn quickly to the forecourt, bounce high post Wilczak, flips to Timko. Timko's open, no shot. Throws it out to Horn, it goes to the backcourt, and that's back and forth. The turnovers are starting to pop up right now. 2:57 left, second quarter. Southview 33, Lorain Catholic 30. Fred Clark, Tyrone Lovett in the backcourt. Clark has it. Clark passes down low to Frankovich, off his hands and out of bounds. Ed Frankovich is in the ball game. He replaces Rick Doan. Clark is in for Burns. Left corner is Grubik. Bounce outside to Horn. Horn double team. Goes back to Grubik left side. Grubik watched by Franco. Has to go out front to Horn. Around the Horn to Tipko. Tipko baseline right. Pass outside. Stolen by Lovett. Lovett ahead of the field. Puts it up. It's it. 35-30, Southview on top, 2:20 left second quarter. Grubik in the lane with a running gun off the glass, in, out. Rebound, Wilczak, up, it is in. Well, hung on, the line fell in. Wilczak with 15, 35-32. Clark, pass to Senich, he's open, he fires, he hits. George Senich with 6. 37-32 Southview. A minute 55 left. Canales running gun, no good, but he is called for traveling on his way to the basket. Minute 53 left in this second quarter. Great ball game thus far. Senich, a bomb from downtown, hits it. Quickly up court come the Saints. Lovett knocks the pass away and it goes out of bounds. 39-32, and Lorain Catholic wants a timeout. Southview back on top by 7. We'll take this timeout. Minute 44 left.
The Saints are really playing this 2-3 zone of theirs fantastic tonight, as they have on other nights, and it's really giving the Spartans some headaches. The main reason is Spartans are electing to dribble rather than pass against that zone, and that's not really the most effective way to get the ball around the horn. If you notice, Bruce, the Spartans have been taking 1 or 2 dribbles apiece and then passing off, whereas they should be hitting that open man as soon as they see him and take advantage of the slowness of the zone to shift and then get the open shot. Most of the Spartan shots have been taken over top of people. They are being guarded on most of their shots by good zone defense on the part of Southview. However, on the other end of the floor, the Spartan defense is not moving quite as well, and the Saints, most of their shots have been wide open. Very few of the Saints, as did Senich last time, very few times have they had to shoot over top of anyone for their buckets. Primarily, they've been wide open for the easy shot, and they've been going in.
Lorain Catholic basketball. The Spartans have it. It's Flynn, right of the circle. Watched by Clark. Flips it to Timko between the circles. Ball cuts right. Cross court Grubik. Minute 35 left. To Horn. Fakes. Shoots. Too long. Rebound Wolzak. He is hit on the head by Frankovich. No call. Wolzak now fouled by Frankovich. And on Ed Frankovich, that is his first personal foul. And Wolzak will be line right shooting the 1-and-1. Thus far, in the battle of the pivot, Wolzak with 15, Nancy Williams with 17, and Wolzak is looking to tie up his counterpart in point production. Wolzak's first. Put it up. It is no good. Rebound. Frankovich loses it. Loose on the floor. Picks it up. Loses it again. Taken up by Grubik. Inside Wolzak. Lays it up and in. Wolzak with 17. 39-34 Southview. A minute 10 left. Senich from 15. It's in. George Senich with 10. He is red hot second quarter. 41-34. A minute left second quarter. Horn in the lane with a running gun. Good. 41-36. Here come the Saints. Up court pass to Williams. Knocked off his hands and out of bounds. 53 seconds left. 41-36. Southview leads it. This is a real good ball game. Horn at the circle. Flips to Flynn. Back to Horn. Loses it. Picks it up in the lane with a pump jump. Too long. Rebound. Loose on the floor. Picked up by Grubik. Slide jump. Good. Dave Grubik tonight has 7 points. 41-38. Southview. 30 seconds left. Love it. Baseline right. Loses it. Picks it up. Feeds outside to Williams. At the line. Looking at Wolzak. Hands off to Senich. Senich on Timko. Baseline left. Turns. Loops it out to Lovett. At the line. Outside Clark. 15 seconds left second quarter. Clark guarded by Horn. To the line. Bangs into Horn. No whistle. Clark with a baseline, with a free throw line shot. No good. Rebound Wolzak. Fires up court. Stolen by Lovett. Lovett. Shot for 3 seconds is no good. Rebound Wolzak. That's it. I want to tell you, what an exciting ending to the first half. Really good basketball. We end the first half of action with the score. Southview 41, Lorain Catholic 38. And we'll have halftime statistics and a look at that first half right after the news with Kevin Hamilton. So we'll see you in a couple of minutes. All right, this half, it'll be Lorain Catholic moving from right to left. Williams jumping center with Ron Wolzak. The ref is in the circle. The ball in the air. The tap goes to Senich. George inside a dome, slapped away by Grubik and out of bounds. And Dave Grubik has been playing such an outstanding defensive ball game tonight. Just underway third quarter. Southview has it. Inbounds to Manzi. Manzi looking right of the lane. Shot over one man. Hit. Manzi with 19. 43-38. Here's Flynn from the twilight zone. In, out, no good. Rebound, Williams. Williams rifles it up court to Lovett, to the forecourt. Lovett to the line, to the lane. Shot over Flynn. Good. Lovett with 6. Lorain Catholic now down by 7. Horn, right of the lane. Passes intended for Timko. Knocked out of bounds by Senich. 7:26 left third quarter. Catholic has it. Flynn, right of the circle, to the line. Pump jump. It's off the rim. No good. Manzi Williams pulls it down. Larry Flynn and Mike Cordovan ice cold so far. Senich down the left side. Left of the lane. He's open. Fires. No good. Rebound Flynn. Flynn comes out of the pack. Shovels it to Horn. Horn to Timko. Open. Lays it up. Blocked by Williams. Well, that's goaltending. Easy Easy call to make. Williams almost runs down the backboard. And the basket goes to Timko now at 6. 45-40. 7 minutes left, third quarter. Left to right come the Saints. Low post Williams. Slapped away by Wilczak. Picked up by Williams. Fakes in the lane. Shot of Wilczak off the glass. No good. Tap up by Doan. No good. Tap. No good. Rebound. Back tap. Loose on the floor. Picked up by Timko. Here come the Spartans. Lane to the forecourt. Blitting. Luge. Burns. Left of the lane. Fade away. No good. Rebound. Doan. Shovels it out to Sedic. Sedic. Up court to Clark. Clark gives to Williams. He's open. He shoots. He hits. 47-40. Southview. Wilczak high post. Dishes off to Flynn in the right corner. Grubik comes around with a pass to Horn. Horn looking. Guarded by Clark. Spins to the key. Pass to Flynn. Down low to Timko with the side jump. No good. Rebound Williams. It's picked off. Stolen away by Wilczak. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Southview basketball. 6:12 left. Third quarter, and the Saints have come out hot. 47-40. Southview over Lorain Catholic. Flynn comes out. George Canales comes in. Flynn not having one of his better ball games with 4 points. Clark over the timeline. Directs traffic. Cuts to the left side. Whistle inside. Foul is called on Mike Horn as he fouls Clark on his way by. Number 1 on Horn. Number 1 on Lorain Catholic, second half. It'll be Saints basketball. Senich bounces it into Williams. Fakes against Wilczak. Spins. Shoots over Wilczak. Too long. Rebound Timko. It's taken to Horn. Horn on the fast break to Grubik. Grubik almost goes out of bounds. Stops his momentum. Feeds outside to Timko. Down low Wilczak. Wilczak baseline. Reverse. Good. 19 for Wilczak on a beautiful move. 47-42. Southview by 5. 5:40 left. Third quarter. Meter running. Clark working on Horn. Gets a pick from Manzi. Doesn't use it. Goes into Manzi. Stolen by Wilczak. Wilczak out of the pack. Over the line. Almost back and forth. No call. Wilczak to Canales with the sides up. Too long. Rebound loose on the floor. Canales tracks it down. Gio, baseline right. Whistle is called for, change that. Senich is caught on the foul as he fouled Canales. Referee motion offensive foul, but it was against Senich. Timko inbounds to Canales, left of the lane, double team ball banged away by Doan and out of bounds. It'll be Catholic basketball underneath its own basket. 47-42. Southview has a lead. 5:20 left, third quarter. Timko throws it into Grubik. Grubik to Canales, baseline left side, jump, no good. Back tap goes to Senich. Senich to the forecourt. Senich to the line, goes down low to Williams, shot off the glass. Good. Manzi with 23, 49-42 Southview. 5 minutes left, third quarter. Grubik at the Coffin quarter. Low post Wilczak. Fakes. Shoots over Williams. And hits. Wilczak with 21. That's a doozy going in at the pivot position. Williams with 23. Wilczak 21. Here's Clark dishing off to Williams. Easy layup. 25 for Manzi. Give the assist to Clark. 51-44 Southview. Horn spins to right of the lane. Almost fouled by Clark. No call. Goes to Grubik. Outside Canales. Directs traffic. Gio back to Grubik. Open. No shot. In the right corner. Timko. Timko back out to Grubik. And inside we get the call of 3 seconds on Lorain Catholic. 4:26 left. Third quarter. Southview on top by 7. Senich, baseline left, open for the jumper. Oh, across the iron, no good. On the rebound, Doan is called for the foul. That is number 2 on Rick Doan, number 2 on Southview, second half. It's Spartans basketball. Their lineup right now has Canales and Horn in the backcourt, Timko and Grubik at the fours, and Tim Tubbs is now in at center. Tubbs is in for Wilczak, getting a breather here, third quarter. Spartans have it. Horn from downtown is off the rim. No good tap, no good. Rebound picked off by Doan. Outlet pass to Clark. Ahead to Burns. Burns to the line. In the lane. Runs over Horn. Offensive foul. Number 1 on Ed Burns in the personal foul department. Number 3 on Southview, second half. 4:01 left, third quarter. 51-44. Spartans moving from right to left on your radio dial. Horn in the forecourt. Cuts against Burns. Stops sideline left. Cuts to the right. Hands off to Canales. Canales left of the circle. Gives to Grubik. Grubik dribbles on Burns. He's left of the lane. Gives off to Timko. Timko down low to Tubbs. Shovels it outside Horn. He's open. Fires. Off the rim. No good. Rebound Williams. He's fouled by Tubbs. And at least for tonight, Mike Horn left his jump shot somewhere on the west side of Lorain, as Mike Horn could not put anything down the hole tonight. He has 6 points. With 3:41 left third quarter, Southview 51, Lorain Catholic 44. Saints have it, moving from left to right. Left quarter set it, side jump, too short. Ball knocked up by Williams, though. Good rebound, Williams, up and in. Manzi Williams with 27. Southview with his biggest lead, 9 points. Horn in the lane with a running gun, off the rim, no good. Ball taken down by Williams. Williams out of the pack, with a pass to Clark. Clark gives it back, it's stolen away by Canales. Canales up court to Horn. Horn on the run, knocked away by Clark. Stolen by Sedich. Sedich gives to Lovett. 3:05 left third quarter, Southview by 9. Down low to Doan, right of the lane, fade away, no good. Rebound taken off by Horn. Here come the Spartans. Horn to the forecourt. He's to the line. Stop shot from there is air ball. Rebound Timko. Fade away. No good. Rebound Wilczak. Up no good. Tap no good. Rebound Wilczak. Fakes. Shoots. Fouled by Williams. Fouled by Doan. That is number 3 on Rick Doan in this ball game. 14 fouls on Southview's second half. Larry Flynn is back in for Lorain Catholic. And sitting it out is George Canales. Line left, Ron Wilczak with 2 shots.
The Spartans are really having a problem. Horn, as you said, Bruce, can't hit anything tonight, and Larry Flynn having his problems, and it's a real night when they need to really be helping out. Wilczak makes his first of the 2-shot foul. That's his 4th to 5 from the line thus far. Doan leaving the game now for Southview. The Spartan guards got to start hitting. They can't be any colder than they are at this point.
Wilczak makes both ends of the 2-shot foul. He has 23. 53-46 Southview. Lovett in the backcourt. Double team. Goes ahead to Clark. Clark right of the lane open. Pass it to Franco. Franco with a shot blocked by Wilczak. Picked up by Wilczak. Wilczak goes off to Timko. Timko moving up court with a pass to Flynn. Flynn to Grubik. Side jump. Yes! And Southview wants a timeout. 2:21 left third quarter. It's 53-48. Southview over Lorain Catholic.
The Saints really not getting good balance at all this quarter. Bruce, the only person who scored for them has been Manzi. Ty Lovett has a bucket also. But they have to get better balance than that. Sinich, who had the hot hand in the second quarter, has now cooled down. And Doan is working the boards well, but he just isn't dropping anything back up there on the rebank. The Spartans, on the other hand, are getting pretty good balance, except for the guard. Wilczak has a couple, and Grubik and Timko have added a couple. So they're still going with that balanced scoring combination, and I think in the long run that is going to help out. I don't think the Saints can rely on just Manzi alone to carry the load. Sinich has to get back into the scoring column here, and maybe Lovett now back in the game can add a little bit too. But as the Saints start depending more and more on Manzi, the Spartans start narrowing that lead more and more because they're relying on a balanced attack, whereas the Saints more on one person.
2:21 left, third quarter. And the up-court pass almost thrown away by Southview. Clark flags it down, runs right of the lane, fade away, short, rebound, knocked around, loose on the floor. Lovett has it for Southview. 2:10 left, third quarter. Lovett, tricky dribble, right of the circle. Cuts on Flynn. Stops. Is almost fouled by Flynn, no call. Loops it outside to Clark. Clark goes around the horn to Sinich. George dribbles to the right side, stops at the line, shovels into Manzi, turns, shoots, he hits. 29 for Manzi. 55-48 Southview. 1:45 left third quarter. Meter running. Low post Wilczak. Outside Flynn. He's open. Fires. Air ball. Rebound Wilczak. Up. It's no good. Rebound Flynn. Flynn puts it up. Whistle. Flynn fouled by Frankovic. That is number 2 on Ed Frankovic. And now, here's a key statistic right now. Southview is already over the limit. Lorain Catholic with only 2 team fouls. That may prove to be a factor. We'll have to wait and see. 1:38 left third quarter. Flynn in the 1-and-1. He has 4 tonight. His first is good. for Flynn. 55-49. Southview still leading. Flynn has one more looking for point number 6. Flips it. Got it. Flynn with 6 in the backcourt. Pressure applied by the Saints. An upcourt pass is knocked away by Grubik and out of bounds. 55-50 Southview has led since midway through the second quarter. Tyrone Lovett in the backcourt, working with Ed Burns. Lovett over the timeline, cuts left on Horn. Left of the circle, looking to pass low post. Williams works on Wilczak. Turnaround, spinning shot, blocked by Wilczak, but they say Ron's on a piece of magic. Number 2 on Ron Wilczak. Number 3, Lorain Catholic. In the second half, at the line of the right, shooting 2 is Manzi Williams.
Really have to give him some real credit tonight. He's having a heck of a game, and primarily the reason is he's really moving on offense more than I've seen him move all year long. He misses that one. He's only had 1 of 5 tonight from the stripe. Not a real good foul shooter, but boy, is he really moving under that bucket, and when he gets his hands on the ball, he's really putting some moves on toward the bucket.
As he misses the first, makes the second. He has 30. Southview on top, 56-50. Minute 20 left, third quarter. Rubik sideline left. Cross court to Horn. Horn works on Lovett. Right of the lane. In the lane. Whistle. Foul on Lovett. Tyrone Lovett picks up his first personal foul. And Horn, who is an extremely good foul shooter, is at line left. Shooting 2 shots. Horn has been shut out tonight. He only has 6. Flynn only has 6. And those 2 guys got to get hot to get Lorain Catholic back in it.
Give Freddie Clark some credit on Horn's low point total. Horn misses the first there of the 2-shot foul. Freddie Clark on the bench now, but he is the main reason that Mike Horn doesn't have the 20 and 30 points that he normally has. He's played some real fine defense.
Horn misses the first, makes the second. He has 7. 56-51. Southview on top. Up-court pass goes to Williams. Williams to the line with a shot from there off the glass. In and out. Rebound Lovett. Fakes. Shoots. It's air ball. Rebound. Brakovic no good. It's pulled down by Timko. And Timko is fouled. Let's see by who. Ed Burns. They take the hike down to the other end of the court. For Mr. Burns, that is his second personal foul. And Paul Timko has had a good night underneath the backboards. So far tonight, Timko has how many rebounds, Rocky?
7. He's got 7 rebounds, and he's always under there doing a good job on the boards. And a consistent player, makes very few mistakes.
He makes his first free throw. Timko now with 7. 56-52. 58 seconds left, third quarter. Timko, line left, his second, put it up. It's in and out. Rebound Brakovic. He outlets it to Burns. Burns watched by Flynn in the backcourt. Gets it off to Lovett. Baseball pass up court to Manzi. Manzi travels, no call. Whistle. Flynn is called for fouling Manzi Williams. Manzi Williams traveled with the basketball, but there was no call on it. And Flynn was called for the personal foul, his third, 4th on Lorain Catholic. With 49 seconds left, third quarter, Southview will be inbounding with a 4-point lead. Lovett gets it into Burns. Back to Lovett. Lovett out on the wing. Cut it left. He works on Horn. He cuts right. He's in the key. Shovels off to Burns. Thrown away, but Burns tracks it down. 38 seconds left. Burns to Lovett. Sideline right. Lovett gets a pick. He's between the circles now. Still directing traffic. Watched by Horn. Spins on Horn to the line. Stops. Pops over Horn and hits. 58-52. Good play by Lovett. Southview has the lead. 20 seconds left. Flynn, sideline left, falls down, passes it. It's stolen by Burns. Bad break for Lorain Catholic. Up-court pass goes to Lovett. In the lane, spinning move to the hoop whistle. It's 3 seconds inside on Ed Brakovic to Southview. 10 seconds left, third quarter. Southview by 6. Rubik, sideline left, shot from 18. Good! Inside, a foul is called on Ed Brakovic to Southview. Beautiful shot by Dave Rubik, switcheroo. 3 seconds left, third quarter. 58-54 Southview, and on an isolated situation, Ed Brakovic picks up his second personal foul. Wilczak, line left, shooting 2. He can put his ball club to within 2 points. And now the referee steps in and gets a ball and takes the ball away from Wilczak. That's just what Ron wanted to have happen to him, have the basketball taken away from him, but he's ready to shoot. Wilczak in the 1-and-1, 3 seconds left. His first is up. It's good. Gutsy performance by Ron Wolzak. He has earned his 24 points. He's looking for number 25. His second. Put it up. It's in the room and off it is. 25 for Wolzak. At the buzzer. Lovett can't get the shot off, and that's the way we end the third quarter. Score at the end of 3 quarters of action in a barn burner at Southview High School. Lorain Catholic has come from behind to pull close at the end of 3 quarters. It's Southview 58, Lorain Catholic 56, after the Spartans were down by as many as 9 points in that third quarter. And that third quarter of uninterrupted basketball action brought to you by Burger King.
And the place that the Spartans made that deficit up, Bruce, is at the foul line. That quarter, they went there, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 10 times, and they made 8 of them. So 8 points in that makeup game at the foul line because Southview had 3 more field goals that quarter than the visiting Spartans. Southview went 8 for 23, the Spartans 5 for 22. So fortunately for them, they got to the foul line early, and as you pointed out, that has been an important factor thus far.
Fourth quarter jump. Here it is. Williams with Wolzak control to Senich. Saints have it. They move from left to right. Senich outside to Lovett. Tyrone guarded by Horn. Hands off to Clark. Left side, Senich. Saints have it. Senich, sideline left to Manzi. Manzi outside to Lovett. Just underway fourth quarter. Lovett inside the Williams quarter around jumper. Air ball. Rebound. Clark puts it up short. Rebound. Senich up and in. He's fouled. It's George Senich put up the stick back and was fouled by Ron Wolzak. And on Wolzak, that is his third personal foul. 60-56. Senich now with 12. He's line right, looking for the three-point play, looking for point number 13, looking to put his team back up by 5. George eyes the basket, puts it up. It's good. The Spartans come quickly back the other way. Flynn to Horn. Horn from 22. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Manzi Williams. Manzi hands off to Lovett to the backcourt. Bad shot by Mike Horn. Lovett comes up court. Works on Horn. In the lane with a scoop shot. Good. No basket. No basket. Traveling on Tyrone Lovett before the shot. 7:23 left in the ball game. Spartans have it. They're down by 5. High post Wolzak. Feeds off to Grubik. Shot from downtown. No good. Rebound pulled down by Senich. Senich gives to Lovett. Baseball pass up court to Doan. Right of the lane. In the lane. Shot from 10. No good. Rebound picked off by Wolzak. Wolzak gives off to Flynn. 7 minutes left in the ball game. Flynn to the forecourt. Cross-court pass to Horn. Horn cuts right. Shovels it to Grubik. Dave Grubik passes in the right top-end corner to Timko. Puts it out of the floor. Nowhere to go. Look at a pass. Shovels to Horn. Horn shot from the lane. Good. Mike Horn with 9. 61-48. 6:40 meter running fourth quarter. Southview basketball. Admiral King transfer. Tyrone Lovett has it. Left side. He's open. Fires the bomb and hits. 10 points from Tyrone Lovett. 63-58. And Southview will not relinquish the lead. Spartans in the forecourt. Rubik, sideline left. Works on Doan. Gives off to Horn. Line, Timko. Gets it to Flynn. Open. Pops. In and out. Rebound. Flynn. Flynn is open. Side. Jump. It's no good. Rebound off the hands of Doan. Out of bounds. Doan couldn't control the rebound, and it'll be Lorain Catholic basketball. Timko inbounding, looking, loops it out to Wolzak at the line, fakes, still at the line, gives to Timko. Ball between the circles, in the lane of Flynn, ball knocked away, picked up by Grubik. David dribbling on the floor, passes to Horn, left of the lane, in the lane, whistle, and a foul is called on Tyrone Lovett. Second on Tyrone Lovett. Both teams are over the limit. Mike Horn, line left, shooting 2 shots. They say was fouled in the act.
Mike Horn really working hard. He's having a rough night from the field, but you never see him stop hustling. He's still taking his shots and working hard to get him just then. He gets that first of the two-shot foul. Just then, driving down the lane with all he had, trying to get the open shot, going right up against Manzi Williams. Of course, Love had fouled him before he got that far, but you got to give him credit for hanging in there, even though he's having a tough night.
And Horn makes both ends with a two-shot foul. He has 11. And Southview's lead back down to 3. 5:52 left in the ball game. This one's going to go right down. Here's Senich in the lane with a scoop shot. Is no good. Bad shot by Senich. Rebound Wozak. Out to Flynn. Flynn pass to Horn. Side jump short. Rebound back tap. It is taken off by Horn. Horn in the backcourt. He dribble. Up court to Flynn. Flynn bangs into Senich. No call. Flynn passes to Wozak. Wozak out to Flynn. Flynn sideline right with a shot off the glass. No good. Ball taken down by Manzi Williams. Ball gets put back to Levin. Ahead of the field. Loses it. And here's called for travel. .21 left, 63-60. Southview over Lorain Catholic. High post Wozak. Turns. Passes to Grubik. Down low tempo. Fakes. Shoots over Williams. It's no good. Rebound Williams. Mazzy comes out of the pass. He's over the midcourt line. Puts on the break. Bounces it to Clark. Fred is at the line. Stops. Comes back out front. Exactly 5 minutes left in the game. Clark on Horn. To the basket. Puts up a shot. No good. But Horn is called for the foul. That time they cleared a side for Freddie Clark, and Horn fouled Clark on his way to the basket. Clark line right with a two-shot foul. Southview on top by 3.
And the kind of defense that Freddie's playing tonight, I'm sure Coach Stark is glad to have him back in the game down the stretch here because he is really making Horn and Flynn work for it. Him and Lovett on the outside of that zone. That's Freddie Clark's third point as he sinks the first, and we're going to have a timeout now being called by Southview, I believe. And both teams now approach their bench to score 64-50 in favor of the Saints as Clark sunk that first. That was his first for the night, and he's not having exactly a great evening from the field either. 1 for 8 so far in the evening, and the other night, Tuesday night, against the Akron St. Vincent Irish, he had a terrible night, going about 1 or 2 for 12, I believe it was. So Freddie has to be shaking his head at this point in the season, wondering what's gone wrong with his shooting game. And I think still he has a lot to contribute other than shooting. That's on the drive and the dump to Williams, as he's done a couple times tonight. So, plus fine defensive play. So I'm sure Coach Stark is going to leave him in there right now, even though he isn't scoring for the Saints.
All right, here are the vital statistics in this fourth quarter. 4:58 left on the clock. It's Southview 64. Lorain Catholic 60. Fred Clark hit the first of a two-shot foul. He's back at the line to the right, looking for point number 4. Clark gets the ball, puts it up. It's too long. Rebound Williams. Back up and in. 32 points for Mazzy Williams. 66-60. Southview. Horn at the key. To the line. To the lane. Up. No good. Rebound Williams. Mazzy caught up, gets the pass out to Lovett. Lovett ahead to Doan. Doan right of the lane. Open, decides to fade away. In and out. Rebound Titko. Paul watches traffic go by. Feeds outside to Flynn. Over the timeline. 4.5 left. Flynn from 18. In and out. Rebound. Wozak puts it up. No good. Rebound. Loose on the floor. It's still loose. Whistle. Jump ball. Mazzy Williams and Ron Wozak. And Mazzy Williams appears to be injured inside. Mazzy has had this happen to him a couple of times this year. I think what happened, he might have just had a cramp in his leg, unless he got belted up in the upper abdomen. It's hard to tell right now. Mazzy, they're patting his face. It is his left leg. He's had cramps before this year, especially in the Elyria West game. And I'd have to say he is okay, just needs a rest, but this is not the time of the game to get a rest. 4:21 left. It's Southview 66. Lorain Catholic 60. And Mazzy Williams is up and gets the big hands in the crowd.
My question, Bruce, is does he have to leave the game? In football, if a person is injured, he has to leave the game for one play, but evidently not so in basketball. Is that right?
I think you're right. I don't know, though. Right now, both teams are kind of mulling around. This all happened at the left side of the court. We still have a jump ball. Wilczak will be jumping it up with probably Manzi Williams unless Manzi comes out. He's not coming out. It's a good thing Manzi didn't leave because I hate to see the ball game decided if Manzi isn't out of here. So Manzi jumping it up with Ron Wilczak. Ball is in the air. The back tap goes to Grubik. Open, shoots and hits. 13 for Grubik. 66-62. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. Fourth quarter. Southview has it. Senich in the key. Nowhere to go. Outside to Clark. Back to Senich. Sideline left. George puts it on the floor. Looking to pass. Looking. Flips outside to Lovett. Lovett on Horn. That's been a good matchup tonight. Lovett shovels it to Senich with the bomb. Off the rim. No good. Wilczak goes to bump the rim to put it down. Outlet pass to Grubik. Grubik pass stolen by Senich. Senich on a good defensive play. Gives it to Clark. Clark over the timeline. 3:40 left. Southview on top, 66-62. Lovett, sideline right. Spins on Horn. Down low Manzi. Turns. No shot. Now loses it off his hands, and it should be off of Manzi. But they're calling it Lorain Catholic, Southview basketball. Inbounds pass goes to Senich. Double team. Spins. Looking to pass. Still looking. Tied up. Pass outside to Clark. Clark through the lane with a running gun. Off the rim. No good. Rebound Timko. Outside to Flynn. Ahead to Grubik. To the hoop. Lays it up. And in. 66-64 Southview. 3 minutes and change left. Lovett shot from 15. Off the rim. No good. Flynn rebound. Hit from his butt. Flynn loses it. It's taken off by Clark. And pass by Larry Flynn. And timeout is called by Southview. Bad play on both ends. Tyrone Lovett made an air ball, and then Larry Flynn threw it away up court. We have 2:54 left in the ball game. Southview 66, Lorain Catholic 64, and hang on.
Coach Larry Stark of the Saints refusing to let the game get out of hand. You got to give him some credit there. He's doing a real fine job of taking those timeouts when he needs them. Every time the Spartans storm back, he seems to be calling a real good timeout, and the Saints come back and get a couple buckets and spread it out again to about 5 points. Lorain Catholic, on the other hand, hustling all over the floor. You know, when they're down by 5 and they see that last quarter coming up, they really start hustling, and perhaps they know that when the going gets tight here, Bruce Johnson always pulls out the old scratch sheet of paper and writes down OT, which means overtime. And this season he's been wrong on only one occasion on writing that figure down. So hopefully tonight, with this crowd the way it is, I don't want to see an overtime. So I hope you're wrong again, Bruce, but you've only been wrong one time.
All right, Southview basketball. The inbounds pass goes to Clark. Cross court to Lovett. Between the circles, backs it on Horn. Inside pass, knocked away by Wilczak. Lorain Catholic has it. Wilczak outside to Flynn. Flynn to the forecourt. Pass to Horn. Horn open. He fires. It hits. We're tied up with 2.5 left in the ball game. Manzi Williams left of the lane. Moves it on Wilczak. In the lane with a hook shot. Is up there. No good. Rebound Pitko. Out to Horn. Horn on the run. Horn left of the lane. Backs it on Senich. Goes to Wilczak. Plays up and in. 27 by Wilczak. Up court, Tyrone Lovett is fouled by Mike Horn. And now we get a technical call on Paul Timko. A technical is called on Paul Timko. Here's the instant replay. Mike Horn came up court, drove the baseline, passed up to Wilczak. Wilczak laid it up and in. On the ensuing play, Lovett came up court, knocked into Horn. Horn got called for the foul, and then Timko was called on the technical foul. 68-66. Lorain Catholic, for the first time since midway in the second quarter, has taken his lead. 2:09 left. And at the line of the right Senich with the technical, he shoots it. It's good. 14 points. And now technical is called on Larry Clark to Southview. Clark comes out on the court. And is the way things look on the court. Lovett was fouled, and Lovett should be going to the line in a 1-and-1. And instead they're telling Southview to throw the ball in bounds. Clark got hit with a technical. I'm not sure whether it was one technical or two technicals that Clark got hit with. But anyway, Lorain is at the line to the left, shooting a technical foul with his team up by 1. His foul shot is up and in. And now Southview calls a timeout with 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in the ball game. Lorain Catholic 69, Southview 67.
At least what I can gather from the whole affair, and if it sounds confusing to our fans at home, it's because it's just that. But on the Southview end of the floor, I think it was Freddie Clark with the ball, was fouled by Mike Horn. Mike Horn went down to the floor, but he was called for a foul. And on that call, Paul Timko rushed to the referee and voiced his displeasure. Technical foul called on Paul Timko. So the Southview Saints went to the line and shot the technical foul shot, but nothing was done with the foul that was called on Mike Horn. Coach Larry Stark came as far out onto the floor as the opposite foul line to inform the referees they forgot about the foul on Horn. A 1-on-1 situation should have been in effect. The Saints should have shot the 1-on-1, then the technical foul.
Jump ball at midcourt. Wilzak with Williams. 2:09 left. The tap goes to Lovett. Southview down by 2. Lovett to Clark. Clark right of the lane goes back to Lovett. Lovett dribbles on Horn. Right of the lane. Inside to Senate. Fouled by Grubik. Number 3 on Dave Grubik, and George Senich is line right, shooting 2 foul shots. He'll be trying to tie this thing up. Minute 57 left. Lorain Catholic 69, Southview 67. Senich's first is short. And I hate to see this ball game decided on a disputed call. Senich is second. Put it up. It's good. Senich with 15. A minute 55 left. Meter running. Up court pass to Timko. To Grubik. Baseline left. Ball knocked away by Clark and out of bounds. 69-68. Lorain Catholic. Inbounds pass goes to Wilzak. He gets it stolen by Doan, and we get the call of a jump ball. A minute 47 left. 69-68. Lorain Catholic over Southview. Here's the jump ball. It's in the air. The back tap goes to Lovett. Lovett ahead to Clark. Open. Shoots. It's up and in. 70-69 Southview. A minute and a half left. Flynn looks across court to Grubik. Grubik to Horn. Horn fakes. He's at the line. He's still going to the hoop. Up. No good. Rebound goes. He shovels it out to Clark. A minute 20 left. Southview on top by 1. Clark to the forecourt, to the line, to Doan. Outside Clark, a minute 15 left. Clark to Lovett. Lovett in the lane to Doan. Doan fade away is no good. Rebound Flynn knocked out of bounds. We got the call of a jump ball. Minute 7 left in the ball game. Southview 70. Lorain Catholic 69. Here's the jump. Lovett, Flynn. It's controlled by Grubik. 2-on-1. Grubik to Horn, lays it up. It is blocked by Williams. No call of goaltender. I don't believe it. Up court it goes to Lovett. Lovett to Clark. Clark goes to Lovett. 50 seconds left. I don't believe there was not a goaltender call on Hansy Williams. Hansy has it right of the circle. Hansy looking to pass. 45 seconds. Outside to Lovett. And that's what you call a makeup call. That makes up for that 1-and-1 that Lorain Catholic, that Southview did not get. 35 seconds left. Southview basketball. It's Lovett, left side. Lovett out to Clark. Clark dribbles on Flynn. Clark looking to pass, goes to Lovett. 25 seconds. Lovett to Clark in the left corner. 23 seconds. He's fouled by Flynn with 21 seconds left. I don't want to get down on the ref as the timeout is called, but the referees in this ball game have choked on both sides of the ledger. They choked on that technical foul when they should have called the 1-on-1 against Lorain Catholic, and they choked on the goaltender.
What a shame. I just hope the game doesn't come down to that because it was obvious to all 2,000 or 3,000 people that are here in the stands right now that Manzi pinned the ball against the backboard. He had his hand cupped in sort of a C formation, and the ball was lodged inside the C of his hand and forearm. And he had it pinned right on the backboard and practically brought it down, scraping the backboard with it. But I can see from the referee's vantage point under the bucket, sometimes that goes overlooked because he is watching the rebounding action going underneath so that no one pushes or shoves. And his eyes aren't up high where the backboard is. It should have been the call of the guy, the referee out front, but it was missed by both of them. And the only people that didn't miss it were all 3,000 people here at Southview Gymnasium because it was an obvious goal, Tim.
21 seconds left in this ball game. It's Southview 70, Lorain Catholic 69. Fred Clark is at the line to the right in a 1-1. 1 seconds left. Clark looking for point number 5. Big free throw here. The shot is up. It's no good. Top up no good. Rebound knocked around. Taken off, knocked it out of bounds. Last touch by Lorain Catholic pitcher. Inbounds pass goes to Williams in the left corner. Williams looking to pass, and he's fouled by Flynn. Number 4 on Larry Flynn. And with 13 seconds left, take that number 5 on Larry Flynn, and he is fouled out. Flynn is out. Canales is in. Flynn fouls out with 6 points. Not one of his better efforts, but still a gutsy performance by the senior guard. 13 seconds left. Manzi Williams with 32 points. He's at the line to the right, shooting 1-1. His team leads by 1. His first is too long. Rebound, Grubik with 12 seconds. Up toward the Canales. 10 seconds. Canales to Grubik. 8 seconds. Down low to Wilczak. Off his hands. Ford has a side jump. In and out. Rebound up. It's good. Wilczak. 1 second. That's it. That went right through the basket with 2 seconds left, and the clock ran out with that basket in. That's the way it is. Pandemonium breaks out on Southview's home court as Lorain Catholic on a last-second tip-in by Ron Wilczak wins it 71-70.